Come on, come on. Chelsea with another win. Let's go. That's 3 wins in a row, which means that this is our first away win since October, as well as us doing a double over Leicester City in the Premier League. Hey, this was a very good game, and we scored 3 goals. It's something that's so well. And it's funny because in our first game, when our win streak, we scored 1. In our second game, we scored 2. Now we scored 3. Hopefully next week we can score 4. And I'd also like to thank everyone who joined the watch along, who's liked and subscribed to the channel. We now have 309 subscribers. Can you guys help me get to 400 before the end of this month? Please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, share my content with other people. It really helps the channel. But let's get into the review. And boy, how things start off great. Obviously the live stream thing kind of bugged out, but luckily after I was able to see the goal, and Kovacic putting a good ball into Ben Chilwell, went on from the left hand side, went all the way over to the right hand side, man crossed it in, and boom, Ben Chilwell from the edge of the box slapped it. Danny Wood obviously should have done better, but nonetheless it was a hard goal, and Chilwell with another goal contribution. Even in the last game he should have gotten an assist. It was just unlucky that the ball didn't necessarily ricochet before it got to Sterling, before he scored. But Ben Chilwell, he's been playing excellent recently, getting back to his fine form of when he was arguably one of the best left backs in the world. And I'm just happy to know that he's just improving, just like the team is. It is so hard, and yep, he opened the scoring. And then also, we really should have been 2-0 up. Joao Felix, this guy, Havertz found him with a sweet ball in behind. Man's gone through, chipped it. What happens? He hit the post again. It's like, I swear he's hit the post at least 4 or 5 times since he's been at Chelsea, which is so jarring. So jarring. And then, on top of that, Joao Felix, you then are the reason why Leicester end up scoring. I'm not taking anything away from the goal, but the way Leicester was able to win the ball back so close to our goal is thanks to Joao Felix. You're trying to do too much. Should have given the ball and released the pressure, but no, you got robbed. Daka ends up getting the ball, slaps it, bins. It was a hard goal, and Kepa got packed. I can't even count. He got packed differently, and they pounced when they really needed to. And then after that, we weren't playing too well after that. They was getting into the game a lot more. But then what happens before the end of the first half? We get that second goal. Enzo with another great pass. Ooh, just flicks it over to Kai Havertz, who then flicks it over Danny Wood's head. It was a hard goal. Hard. The performance that these men put on, Enzo, Kai today, majority of the team, even Modric had a good performance. I would just have to say that maybe it's again Joao Felix that doesn't have the best performance, and that's why in the second half he got taken off at the start. Graham Potter probably knew that obviously in the last game, that in other games Joao Felix has missed and then ends up giving a goal away, and then not that kind of thing. I'm trying to mix up what I'm saying, but obviously I'm just trying to say is that before we nearly scored, he didn't. He got a red card that time, and now he nearly scored, he didn't, and now they conceded. Maybe he just doesn't want any bad karma to happen and just wants to get Joao Felix off the pitch before we end up giving away another goal, which wouldn't have been a surprise considering how the end of the first half was going. Leicester was really on us at a certain point, so I have to give it to Leicester for that. But in the second half, we started off really well. Wesley Fofana with a good header. My bro, you leaped so well, and it was so close. Obviously, if it went into a corner, it would have been better, but it was a good save from Danny Wood. And then in the second half, Leicester really should have pounced back. They should have drawn level. Enough times, they're just finishing, just laying them down, or Kepa making a great save. Kepa made a hard save from, I don't know who it was, Iheanacho or Maddison in the box. Man literally just went, phew, hard reflex save. That was a hard save from him, and he's kept it at 2-1. So big him up for that one. And after that, obviously, we end up getting our third goal. Modric with a good assist. Well, the ball came in from the right hand side, Came over to Modric, he headed it. Kovacic, he only knows how to score good goals and good finishes, and also a great finish, volley, bottom corner, end of the game. Like, the game was wrapped up after that. Leicester ended up scoring. Ended up getting a man sent off. That Fives brother, he ended up getting sent off, so they were down to 10 men to finish the game. But overall, from the players, everyone, they played really well. We definitely should have scored at least 5-6 goals. Goals getting ruled out for offside, and then goals hitting the post or shots hitting the post. It's like, we really should be putting a lot of our chances away, and I just can't wait until we find that end product. Because if we find that end product, it is long. Because we don't concede many goals. If we're going to be honest, it doesn't matter what form we're in. We're having a bad season now, we had a good season last season. And the thing that stays the same is the fact that we don't concede many goals. It's the fact that we don't score enough. Today, it was noted, at this point last season, we had scored 25 more goals than we have right now. 25 goals. Do you know where we would be right now? If we had them extra 25 goals, we would be in top 4 contention. That's where we would be right now. So we really need to step up. But I'm loving how everything is happening. Graham Potter sticking with a lot of the same players. Obviously, certain players coming out due to injury. With Sterling not in the team due to injury. Same for Reece, same for Mount, Kante as well. And once we have all of these men coming back, and we can put on performances like this without them, it's going to be long, and I cannot wait. Now we just have to win next week when we play Everton. That'll be 4 wins in a row, and the perfect way to end before the Premier League, before the international break. So I really hope we can get that 4 goals next week and get our 4th win. Big up everyone for today. The performance was great. Big up Graham Potter again, because the pressure is easing off. No one's talking about Potter out now. I don't hear that too much. This time last month, all man could ever hear was Potter out. I ain't hearing that too much now. He's making good decisions in good key areas. Cucurella is another example who had another good game. Koulibaly, who's someone that I probably wouldn't have started a couple of games ago, he did. And these are things that are changing. Modric had his good game. He's been left out for a couple of games, and we now bring him in, and now he gets his first assist. Things are changing, and we are building momentum. We need this because the Champions League, the Premier League, it's important to end on a good note, because next season is where everything will improve and we can really see more results from this team. But like I said, happy with the result, happy with the win. Big up everyone, and thank you to everyone who's watched my videos today. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Red Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on Chelsea, come on Chelsea.